What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Hooking with Hutch. Today we're headed to my favorite location, and we're also headed for one of my new favorite fish. I caught my first one just 2 days ago. They're absolutely remarkable. I've targeted them for years. I've made homemade lures specifically for them and just never had any luck, but I finally got my go at 3 or 4 of them just the other day. And I was thinking, I'm like, man, it would be cool to make a video on these fish. You know, a lot of people don't even know these fish are in Lake Champlain and whatnot. And this is just like the bowfin. We've already done our bowfin video, but this is another living fossil. It's just absolutely amazing. You guys are going to be whacked out when you see this fish. I actually made a homemade lure last night, which you guys will see in the video. I took a MEPS 5. I took 3 short pieces of rope, probably like 2-3 inches. Hooked them onto the hooks. I frayed the bottoms out. I cut the inner off. I burned it down onto the hook, and then I took fly line and I wrapped it around probably a couple 100 times. And then I also applied some hot glue just to hold that line in place. It's not the prettiest, but hopefully it should work. I've also bent the barbs down and I've pointed the hooks in towards the lure. That way, hopefully, so we don't end up snagging anything or anything like that on the way in. That way, there's no extra damage to the fish. Just what we're going for here is gar have an incredibly bony and toothy mouth. It's nothing but bone and this absurd amount of teeth. It's wicked hard to set a hook into their mouth. You usually end up losing them at shore if you even get them that far. So what we have done is we've frayed all that rope, and what that does is it gets caught in their teeth. Then you just pull them in like that. So I bent the hooks in, that way there's no damage to the fish. We're just going to be going right off, hoping that those strands of rope hold, basically. So if you haven't guessed it at this point, we are targeting the long-nosed gar today. Absolutely incredible. I always thought they were cool. After holding one in my hands just 2 days ago, oh my god, what a species. You guys are going to have a great time just checking out this fish. Hopefully I can do a good job at showcasing it for you guys. Thanks for joining my journey with me. I will see you guys on the water. I was in a rush this morning. Just got to the river and just realized I do not have my frickin' rod with me. This sucks. I have my fly rod with me though. I don't know. I'm gonna try to go out there. Maybe I can attach one of those old rope lures I made. If it doesn't work, then I'll just suck it up, drive all the way back home, get my rod, drive all the way back. But we'll at least try it with the fly rod. We'll see what happens. Oh, do I have one? Oh my. Yep, we got one. What is a snag? No way. Oh my god, no. That's not what we wanted. That's not what we wanted at all. We're gonna have to be really careful about this. Yep, foul hook, not what we wanted. But here we go, guys. Beautiful male gar right here. Wicked cool on the fly rod. Of course, there was a snag, doesn't count, but look at that guy. There he goes. We actually just had one legitimately bite this rope lure. It ended up getting off. I didn't realize I actually hit it, so I didn't really pull and set the hook or anything because I didn't know if it was snagged or if it actually ate it, but it's good to see that they're actually biting at it now. That's a legit catch on the fly rod. Oh way. Ooh. Alright, buddy. I know. He's barely caught by the rope. There we go. Another male. What is up, everyone? Thank you guys for watching. It was a really special one for me. The gar is just an amazing species that I've wanted to get into for a very long time. So we ended up using different lures since I had the fly rod with me. I had lures I made years back that were just a hook with a piece of rope. So I figured, hey, that would be perfect for the fly rod. I can sling that around with a fly rod. And it worked out pretty well. Unfortunately, we did foul hook that one. I checked the water temps though. It was about 66 degrees. We worked on getting it in pretty quickly because I didn't want to stress the fish out or anything like that. Got it unhooked, back into the water. Fish should be fine. The water temps weren't too hot, and like I said, we didn't take us too long to get it in. So ultimately, I hope that fish wasn't too stressed out. It was a bummer to foul hook one, but then we did get that legit catch, which was just amazing because I'm new to fly fishing, so to catch a fish that size on the fly rod was really special for me. Now this is another species, now that I have held them and caught them, I'd love to see them taken off the bow fishing list. I don't think there's any reason these fish should be getting killed. They're not doing anything wrong. Something I didn't mention in the video was the texture of the fish is crazy. It's like you feel the skin and it's like a sandpaper leathery feeling, like feels unlike any other fish. It's just got this armored body. It's wicked cool. And then I don't know if you guys saw it in the video, but they just got a mouth full of teeth. Wicked cool. They look kind of like an alligator. Obviously its relative is the alligator gar, which actually has the mouth of an alligator. We don't have those guys around here, so don't worry. But this is just the long-nosed gar. They're completely harmless. Wicked cool species to get into. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Thanks for tagging along if you made it into this point of the video. If you can leave a big thumbs up and then hit the red subscribe button at the bottom. It's free. Takes literally a second. Really appreciate it. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.